She is not rejecting sex. She is rejecting the energy you bring. Hear that. It changes everything you do. Most men confuse manners with magnetism. They think asking more, waiting longer, and being extra polite will win desire. It will not. Desire responds to force of presence, not polite pleading. You want intimacy. You want a woman who wants you. The path to that is not asking harder. The path is becoming the man who makes her want you. That is the skill you will build here. Start with one clear rule. Consent matters. If she says no, stop. Never ignore boundaries. Desire must be mutual and free. Anything else is not intimacy. Say that out loud to yourself. Do not cheat on it. Now, with that settled, we go deeper. You lose attraction the moment you beg approval. Begging shows need. Need kills desire. Women feel need the same way you feel it. They sense desperation. Your posture, your voice, your eyes betray it. You can dress the need up with compliments and kindness. It will still be need. Kindness without backbone equals friend energy. Friend energy does not become desire. Your job is to hold your desire with calm. Know what you want. Move with intent. That intent is not loud or forceful. It is steady. It is contained. It signals you're in charge of your life. That alone triggers attraction. You do not demand affection. You offer a clear possibility with presence. She chooses to enter that possibility. That choice makes her want it more. Most men misunderstand leadership. They confuse being dominant with being disrespectful. That is wrong. Leadership here means direction. It means making choices and taking responsibility for the moment. It means guiding the interaction, not forcing it. Leadership creates safety. Safety allows desire to grow. When you lead calmly, you remove friction. You create a bridge from curiosity to intimacy. That is how attraction builds. Listen to the first truth. Women are wired to respond to energy, not arguments. You can list your virtues. You can promise commitment. None of that matters if your energy does not move her. Words are late to the party. Your body is first. Your gaze, your posture, your breathing, the space you take, the confidence in your hands. Those speak before your mouth opens. Train them. Practice contained desire. Feel it without needing to prove it. Now, a common scenario. You meet a woman. The conversation flows. She laughs. She leans in. You want to kiss her. You hesitate and ask, "Can I kiss you?" She moves away. Maybe she smiles and says, "Not yet." The moment vanishes. Why? Because your hesitation introduced doubt. The moment needed direction. Direction creates a decision. Decision creates desire. If you lead with composed clarity, she can follow or she can set a boundary. Either outcome is honest. Either outcome preserves respect. This is not permission to ignore her words. If she says no, respect it. If she says yes, accept it with calm. The trick is to stop collapsing before she replies. Collapsing looks like asking, begging, or over-explaining. Stand steady. Make your move with clear intent. If she retreats, she communicates. React with presence, not with panic. That is masculine leadership. You will hear a false lesson everywhere. It says, "Be nice and she will reward you." It sounds safe. It is safe, but it does not create desire. Nice men create trust and friendship. Friendship can be great, but it is not passionate intimacy. Passion needs an edge. That edge is tension held by a man who does not need to be chosen to feel whole. It is not cruelty. It is emotional independence. It means your life is full with or without her. That independence makes you attractive because she senses you will not be desperate. Women do not want to rescue a man. They want to choose him. Next, understand that attraction is not logic. You cannot reason someone into desire. Offer accuracy. Do not try to debate her feelings into liking you. Stop trying to score points with explanations. Desire is a body response. It arrives without prior permission from the mind. She may say she wants stability and then be drawn to a man who offers intensity in a safe way. Do not take her words as instructions. Observe her patterns. Watch her body language. Learn to read microsigns. Those tell you more than her rational explanations. You must master your sexual energy. Many men have repressed it until it betrays them with confusion and clumsy attempts. Others have let it flood out as anxiety and pressure. Neither works. The skill is containment. Feel the pull, own it. Do not act like it controls you. Containment creates mystery. Mystery generates curiosity. Curiosity opens doors desire cannot enter when you shout its name. Containment is not about playing games. It is about discipline. It is about timing. It is about knowing when to close your mouth and when to close distance. It is about holding a steady gaze and a soft but firm touch when appropriate. Practice this in small steps. Increase your comfort with silence. Increase your comfort with presence. When you can sit close without needing to speak, you will learn how your energy changes the room. Stop reacting to her moves like a weather vane. If she does not reply quickly to messages, do not fray. If she flirts with others, do not crumble. Emotional reactivity signals insecurity. Insecurity signals low value. Value is not about money or status alone. Value is about emotional stability. Build a life that does not depend on daily validation from a woman. Fill your time. Cultivate purpose. When you measure your worth by your path and not by her signals, you become rare. When you stop reacting, you become interesting. Interest births pursuit. She will notice your calm. She will wonder why you do not collapse for attention. That curiosity will turn into attraction. Let that be your metric. Your power increases when you maintain your center. Your power decreases when you chase approval. Be clear on one ethical boundary. Never create pressure to force a decision. Do not manipulate. Do not use guilt, tricks, or deceit. Provoking desire is not about taking away choice. It is about offering the best version of yourself and letting her want it freely. If you trick someone into intimacy, it is not intimacy. It is harm. Do not cross that line. Now, practical action you can take tonight. Stop asking permission as a reflex. Replace it with observation. Notice her cues. If she mirrors your movements, if she holds eye contact, if she reduces physical distance, consider moving forward with calm clarity. If she pulls back, respect it and remain composed. Practice touching briefly and then pausing. Use short, confident movements. Keep your voice low. Keep your questions minimal. Let your presence answer most of the conversation. To get precise, work on these 3 small skills. Breathe from your chest. It grounds you. Keep your shoulders relaxed. It opens your posture. Speak less. It increases the weight of each sentence. These 3 adjustments change how you come across. They change the ratio of words to presence. Presence is the currency of desire. You will fail sometimes. You will misread signals. You will be rejected. That is normal. Do not treat rejection as proof you are worthless. Treat it as feedback. Learn, adjust, return with more clarity. Every man who becomes magnetic made mistakes. The difference is they did not make mistakes while pleading. They made mistakes while standing tall. Remember, Stoicism is not coldness. It is control. It is clarity of purpose. It is the calm acceptance of outcome. It trains you to move without crumble. That is the core of seduction that matters. You will practice being steady. You will practice moving with intention. You will practice containing desire so it draws rather than repels. Do not confuse patience with passivity. Patience is choosing your moment. Passivity is waiting for permission to exist. Be patient with time. Be impatient with your growth. Create small challenges for yourself. Start conversations that stretch your presence. Practice closing distance in safe, respectful ways. Each small win builds muscle. You have learned that attraction begins with energy and presence. Now you must learn how to sustain it. Desire fades when you lose polarity. Polarity is the tension between calm control and emotional heat. Too much control and you seem cold. Too much emotion and you seem weak. The balance between both makes you magnetic. A woman feels safest when she senses that your passion never blinds you and your calm never freezes you. You are both fire and structure. She responds to that contrast. You do not need constant words to maintain attraction. The most powerful signals are silent. Watch what happens when you hold eye contact for a second longer than usual. She feels the weight of your focus. Watch what happens when you stay relaxed in silence instead of filling every pause. She feels your calm. Watch what happens when your hand moves with purpose instead of hesitation. She feels your intention. Words fill space. Energy shapes it. Stop explaining yourself. Start expressing yourself through control. Every man who learns this will face a test. You will meet a woman who draws intense feelings from you. You will want to rush. You will feel the pull to overprove yourself. That is where most men fall. They think they can accelerate connection by force. They cannot. The more you rush, the more you lose ground. The calm man understands that tension needs time. He lets the silence build. He lets her wonder. He gives her space to feel the pull instead of explaining why she should. Female desire is self-activated. Your job is to create the right conditions. You do this by being fully present, emotionally grounded and honest about what you want. You never pressure, but you never hide your intention either. When you hide it, you feel fake. When you pressure, you feel unsafe. The space between those extremes is mastery. That is where desire grows. Sometimes she will test your composure. She will say something teasing or provocative. She will pull away to see if you chase. This is not cruelty. It is curiosity. She wants to know if your confidence is real or fragile. If you react with anger or panic, she knows it is fake. If you stay composed, maybe even smile lightly, she sees that your strength is real. That is how tests become attraction. Each time you stay grounded, she relaxes and feels safe enough to feel desire again. When you are with her, focus on the environment. The space must feel calm, clean, and intentional. Lighting, scent, distance, your tone, all communicate something. Do not leave it to luck. Prepare it with care. When the environment feels steady, she can relax. Relaxation is the doorway to attraction. The body cannot feel desire in chaos. Control the environment, not her. Create order so she can let go. That is masculine leadership in practice. Attraction deepens through contrast. Be capable of seriousness and humor, confidence and humility. If you're only intense, you feel rigid. If you are only soft, you feel harmless. Show range without losing your base. Range keeps mystery alive. Mystery keeps interest alive. Interest is the seed of desire. When she cannot predict every reaction, she stays curious. Curiosity is powerful. It makes her think about you when you are not there. That thought creates emotional tension. That tension pulls her closer. Never confuse mystery with games. Mystery comes from depth. Games come from insecurity. When you withdraw just to manipulate, you signal weakness. When you withdraw to focus on your life, you signal power. That is the difference. Your silence must have substance. Your absence must have purpose. Otherwise, it feels like punishment, and punishment kills attraction. Desire is not built on tricks. It is built on your inner structure. You must become a man who values himself enough to never need external approval. That is not arrogance. It is dignity. Dignity gives you freedom. When you have freedom, you can express desire without fear. Women sense that freedom immediately. It makes them curious. It makes them trust you. You cannot fake it. You earn it through habits, discipline, and self-respect. Work on your life outside women. Build your purpose. Build your body. Build your mind. When you grow in those areas, you carry a different vibration. That vibration is independence. Independence is the most attractive quality you can project. It tells her you are with her because you choose to be, not because you need to be. That choice makes you desirable. The man who can walk away calmly has the most leverage. He can desire without attachment. That is true masculine freedom. Now the psychological trick, the one that turns interest into intimacy. It is simple. Let her feel like it was her decision. When a woman feels she chose you, her desire multiplies. Your role is to create the conditions where her decision feels natural. How? By holding your presence steady, by not rushing, by keeping calm tension alive, by making her feel seen without being worshipped. She wants to feel like she crossed the line, not that you dragged her across it. That shift from pursuit to invitation changes everything. Imagine you are sitting close. She laughs, touches her hair, looks at your mouth. You stay calm. You hold eye contact. You do not jump forward. You let the tension breathe. You watch her lean in. She moves first. She feels it was her idea. That is power through restraint. You guided the energy but did not force it. She feels safe, she feels desired, and she feels in control. That is the formula for natural intimacy. If you ever find yourself needing to convince her, stop. Attraction cannot be argued into existence. Every time you explain why you are worthy, you lower your status. Every time you chase validation, you lose polarity. Say less, do more. Let your actions prove what words cannot. Your tone, your calm, your eye contact, your patience. Those are the arguments that matter. The body listens before the brain decides. Understand this final truth. Sex is not something you ask for. It is something that happens when two energies align. If you have to ask, it means the alignment is missing. Fix the alignment, not the outcome. Fix your presence, not her response. When she feels safe, when she feels tension, when she feels curiosity, desire appears naturally. When she feels pressure or need, desire disappears instantly. Your job is to protect the space where desire can appear. You are not here to beg for attraction. You are here to embody it. Every time you choose calm over anxiety, direction over confusion, purpose over distraction, you raise your value. That value is felt before it is seen. The world notices it. Women notice it. Your friends notice it. Your life improves because energy flows towards stability. You become the center, not the chaser. When you master yourself, you master attraction. When you master attraction, you stop worrying about outcomes. You start living from truth. That truth makes you powerful, calm, and free. And that is the man she wants.